Got your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, Nate Diaz, one of the biggest superstars in all of mixed martial arts. It's amazing to think where he could have taken his star power if he was in a regular cycle competing every 3 months.
Yes, if he fought as regularly as most guys, his star power would be even bigger. But Nate Diaz moves at his own pace. A phenomenal striker and a great jiu-jitsu tacticianer. You fall into Nate Diaz's guard, you will get submitted, as he's shown on a number of occasions. A fantastic fighter. Welcome back, Nate Diaz.
You're not going to out-cardio these Diaz brothers. You're not going to out-tough Nate Diaz. And once again, he is facing top competition here tonight. We'll see how it goes for Nate Diaz here in his UFC routine. Nate Diaz steps inside the octagon yet again. Diaz is ready to fight. Mixed martial artist that the nation of Sweden has ever produced. Former two-time UFC light heavyweight title challenger Alexander Gustafsson, and he hasn't realized the UFC title yet. And I know you guys will always have UFC 192, one of the harder fights of your career.
One of the toughest nights that I've ever had in the UFC, and Alexander Gustafsson showed in that night that not only is he skilled, he's as tough as they come. From the war with John Jones, to the war that him and I had, to some of the biggest victories that he stood and he's won in the octagon. A very, very skilled striker with fantastic boxing, unbelievable footwork, and very, very underrated wrestling. One of the only guys that can say he's taken me down and also taken John Jones down in a championship fight.
He really is the total package. I know he hasn't solved that John Jones puzzle yet, but truly a special striker. And in terms of the movement at 205 pounds on the feet, nobody does it better than this. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Alexander the Mauler Gustafsson.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. Well, he's been in there with the best in the game. John Jones, Daniel Cormier, and the like. Here is Sweden's finest, Alexander Gustafsson. Outstanding striker, can hurt you with all 8 limbs. 10 career wins by knockout, 8 first-round finishes. That bears watching tonight. All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target. He's very accurate with that straight left hand, so he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion, Leon Edwards, in the same way. Oh, man, both of these guys can really take a shot.
Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
Diaz is trying to get a triangle submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Another ground and pound strike lands.
This is a terrible position.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Diaz. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
making all these shots count. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Diaz. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
Gotta be careful, armbar. He's got it isolated.
Oh, that's tight as he transitions to the belly down armbar. Oh, he got out.
He's actually defending. Now, he's not in a great position now, but he's better off than he was before.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Diaz. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Big ground and pound.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, a lot of highlights from which to choose over those previous 5 minutes, DC. A lot of good work on the ground.
You knew, John, going into the fight, that if he was able to get this fight to the floor, he would have the most success, and you saw it in that exchange. He was able to get posture, land some really good ground and pound as the round came to an end.
Round 2 now. Alexander Gustafsson versus Diaz. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern-day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this young man.
No, and he does it in the old-school way, right? Yeah. Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up. Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner. He gains his posture.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, he lands a big left hand.
Oh, just opening up on him now. Oh, that's big.
Oh, nice jab by Gustafsson. Both guys appear to land there. Oh, nice job by Diaz yet again to find a home for that left.
Yeah, he finds that left hand, John, and as we have spoken to time and time again, it does not look like he's throwing it hard, but he's so accurate and is hitting so well behind that slap right hand that when he lands the left, he can... You heard it bad. There you go. There you go.
Diaz is trying for a submission here. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Diaz is in half guard. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Alexander Gustafsson. Making all these shots count. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
Nice.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man.
Good work, guys. Come on.
We got 30 seconds left in this round. Push.
Gustafsson's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. He's got to start throwing down.
Postures up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. 10 minutes in the books. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so not exactly the approach we thought we would see out of this BJJ player. His ground game, you can argue, as good as anyone's in this division, yet he hasn't attempted a single takedown.
Has not even attempted a takedown. Oh, he's in a ton of trouble right now. Oh, nice. Nice block.
Slips the punch. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Oh, inside kick.
66. Total strikes. Yeah, that punch was blocked. Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3.
Look at that. Quick finish. That was beautiful.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Diaz. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. That was nice.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Great ground and pound by this man. And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Oh, right into mount. Got to be careful here.
Ground and pound keeps coming.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Well, Gustafsson's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge.
In the half guard.
30 seconds to go in the round.
And there you go again, half guard.
Diaz is back in full mount. Final seconds of round 3. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit.
Snaps his head back with that offering, DC. He is hurt.
What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautifully. Perfect placement on that shot. Oh, big elbow.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to pull through it. Could not shut the lights off. And now, he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Gustafsson's looking to pass in the half guard here, but he's denied. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Oh, he's going to triangle slam.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Diaz.
Oh, he got two spots.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Oh, big shots raining down. Gustafsson's in half guard. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, take a seat, buddy. Deep breath. All right, listen. He's out striking us, okay? So, just like we did in the gym, we're going to have to switch it up. I want you to go out there.
All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands, his opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Fifth and final round. That one certainly found the target. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Just out of the range with that right hand. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight. Just misses with the right. Oh, nice job there to land. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Lands a good combination. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore.
Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting them up now.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now. He's got to start to protect it.
Just misses with the left hook. His head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head. Oh, there we go. Beautiful transition.
Diaz is trying to lock up on a submission now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Getting tighter. Action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, so a lot to like over the distance of that fight tonight. Clearly, we think we saw one guy win the fight and largely got it done with the striking.
Yeah, he got it done with the striking. And that's exactly what he's known for. He's known as a guy that's so comfortable whenever he's in the stand-up. And that showed tonight as he truly outworked his opponent.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Nate Diaz!
West Coast. Nate Diaz gets it done tonight, DC. Big effort from the 209.
Man, still balling. My man Nate Diaz gets the job done again. What a fighter. Stockton's own Nate Diaz.
Let's go. Fight them all,